Welcome to my channel, The World Coin. Hello and welcome, coin lovers. This channel is dedicated to the fascinating world of coins from every corner of the globe. From ancient currency to modern mints, rare finds to everyday coins, we explore their history, design, and hidden stories. So subscribe now and join our growing community of coin collectors, history enthusiasts, and curious minds. Here coins top 20 cent. So let's get started. The 1978 Australian 20-cent coin is one of the most recognizable pieces in Australian decimal coinage, known for its distinctive platypus design and durable cupro-nickel composition. This coin has been in circulation for decades and continues to fascinate numismatists, historians, and collectors alike due to its craftsmanship, design symbolism, and connection to Australia's cultural identity. The year 1978 falls within an interesting period of Australian numismatic history, as the Royal Australian Mint was firmly established as the primary producer of Australian currency, following the introduction of decimal coins in 1966. The 20-cent denomination was among the first decimal coins introduced to replace the pre-decimal florin, which was worth 2 shillings. The 1978 issue thus represents part of a lineage that reflects the modernization of Australia's economy and coinage system. The obverse side, front, of the 1978 Australian 20-cent coin features a portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin OBE. This effigy shows the Queen wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, a gift she received as a wedding present in 1947. The portrait used from 1966 to 1984 is one of the most beloved royal portraits on Australian coins because it captures the Queen's youthful grace and calm dignity. Around the edge of the coin, the inscription reads, Elizabeth II Australia 1978, indicating the monarch and issuing country. The lettering is clear, elegant, and finely spaced, reflecting the precision and consistency of minting at the Royal Australian Mint during the late 1970s. The edges of the coin are plain, smooth, which was a deliberate design choice for the 20-cent denomination, contrasting with the milled edges of smaller coins like the 10-cent or 5-cent pieces. The reverse side of the coin, designed by Stuart Devlin, a renowned Australian artist and metalworker, depicts a platypus swimming through rippling water. Devlin, who served as the goldsmith and jeweler to the Queen, infused the design with fluid motion and natural realism. The platypus, an iconic, semi-aquatic mammal unique to Australia, symbolizes the nation's distinctive wildlife and environmental diversity. Devlin's engraving captures both the grace and mystery of the creature, with dynamic lines that mimic water currents. Below the platypus, the denomination, 20, is prominently displayed, with clean, bold typography that balances the artistry of the design. Devlin's platypus design has remained unchanged since its introduction in 1966, a testament to its timeless appeal and strong national symbolism. The technical specifications of the 1978 20-cent coin are as follows. It is made from 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving it a durable silvery appearance and resistance to corrosion. The coin's weight is 11.31 grams, its diameter is 28.65 millimeters, and its thickness is 2.5 millimeters. The composition and physical characteristics were carefully chosen to balance aesthetic quality, production cost, and functionality in vending machines and cash transactions. The Royal Australian Mint in Canberra was responsible for minting the 1978 issue, as by that time, production of circulating coins had fully transitioned from the London and Melbourne mints to the national facility. In 1978, a significant number of these coins were minted for circulation, approximately 55 million pieces. This high mintage makes the coin common in circulation, and while it may not be rare in terms of availability, the coin still holds strong sentimental and historical value. Coins in uncirculated UNC or proof condition are considerably more valuable to collectors. The proof versions, which feature a mirror-like finish and sharp relief details, were typically struck in limited numbers for collectors' sets. These were not intended for circulation and were often packaged in protective display cases. From a historical and cultural standpoint, the 1978 Australian 20-cent coin represents a period of stability in Australia's monetary system. The country had fully adjusted to decimal currency after its introduction in 1966, and by 1978, the designs had become iconic symbols of national identity. This coin also mirrors the broader Australian ethos of the time, embracing modernity while celebrating its unique natural heritage. The platypus design, in particular, serves as a subtle reminder of Australia's environmental richness and the coexistence of nature and civilization. The economic context of 1978 is also worth noting. During the late 1970s, Australia experienced inflationary pressures and fluctuations in metal prices, but the 20-cent coin remained stable in circulation value and composition. The government resisted altering its metal content, as doing so could have disrupted vending machine calibration and public trust in the currency. The cupro-nickel alloy proved ideal for long-term durability, ensuring that many 1978 coins remain in circulation to this day, still shiny and legible after decades of use. From a numismatic perspective, collectors often evaluate coins like the 1978 20-cent piece using grading systems such as good G, very fine VF, extremely fine EF, and uncirculated UNC. A well-circulated coin might be worth only its face value AUD 20 cents, while an uncirculated or proof specimen can fetch between AUD $2 to $10 or more, depending on condition and demand. Special varieties, such as mistruck coins, double die errors, or off-center strikes, can significantly increase a coin's value. While no major errors are officially recorded for the 1978 issue, occasional minting anomalies can still emerge from individual production runs. The design significance of Stuart Devlin's platypus extends beyond numismatics. The image of the platypus on the 20-cent coin became an educational tool, helping generations of Australians identify native fauna and appreciate national wildlife conservation efforts. Devlin himself once stated that he wanted Australians to see their world reflected in their coins, and the 20-cent coin's enduring design fulfills that goal beautifully. The ripples around the platypus also symbolize the flow of Australia's rivers, a subtle nod to the interconnectedness of nature and life in the country's vast landscape. Over the decades, the 1978 coin has also gained collectible nostalgia, as coins from the 1970s are increasingly viewed as vintage by younger collectors. For Australians who grew up in that era, the 1978 20-cent coin evokes memories of a pre-digital age when coinage was central to daily life, paying for school lunches, phone calls, or local tram fares. Even today, many Australians recall the tactile feel of these coins as part of their cultural memory. In terms of international interest, the 1978 20-cent coin has become a favorite among global collectors due to its detailed wildlife design and high minting quality. Australian coins are admired worldwide for their artistic integrity and technical excellence, and the 20-cent coin is often included in educational and wildlife-themed coin collections. The coin's longevity is another fascinating aspect. The cupro-nickel composition allows coins like the 1978 issue to last for 50 years or more without significant wear, especially when stored properly. Some specimens from 1978 still appear nearly uncirculated, demonstrating the superior metallurgy and craftsmanship of the Royal Australian Mint. In conclusion, the 1978 Australian 20-cent coin is much more than just a monetary token. It is a miniature work of art, a piece of national heritage, and a historical marker of Australia's post-decimal evolution. The combination of Queen Elizabeth II's portrait and the platypus design encapsulates the unity of tradition and nature that defines Australia. Whether kept as a circulating coin, a collectible, or a teaching artifact, the 1978 20-cent piece remains a shining example of how coins can tell a nation's story, through design, metal, and enduring symbolism. Quick reference summary. Denomination: 20 cents. Country: Australia. Year: 1978. Obverse designer: Arnold Machin. Reverse designer: Stuart Devlin. Composition: 75% copper, 25% nickel. Weight: 11.31 grams. Diameter: 28.65 millimeters. Thickness: 2.5 millimeters. Edge: plain. Mint: Royal Australian Mint, Canberra. Mintage: approximately 55 million. Theme: Platypus and Queen Elizabeth II. Collector value: 20 cents minus $10 plus depending on grade. So please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. A new coin story awaits you every next day.